cussing him out. I can see you cussing out, what's his name, Windhorse, all them, Sham Sharania. Why are you so worried about what the man living in his mama basement say about you?
I mean, he need to know too. Like seriously, if you're questioning what I'm doing, then shit, why not get it from the source if you that interested? So yeah, sometimes it's a millions and millions of people that I probably overlooked.
Yeah.
But when I respond to 2 or 3 people, it's like, how you talking to everybody? I'm like, now you're exaggerating now. I'm talking to everybody. I might talk to 1 or 2 people here and there. I might give them a quick 30 seconds and then I'm moving on about my day. But like I said, when you look at the big picture, I really believe that these people that I might be shitting on sometimes, they enjoy these interactions.
100%.
That might push them to go buy some more NBA tickets or buy the league pass or want to subscribe more to our game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we all were a little bit more authentic with these responses, all of our games will grow. And I'm starting to see more and more players now. You seen Russell Wilson. Every time I see a guy come out and just say something like that, I'm like, I know I aspired that just a little. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to and you don't need to text nobody. You don't need to let me call you, man, have an hour conversation about some shit you said. Maybe you just need to hear this tweet from me real quick and we move on. Mm-hmm. But it all helps the game, in my opinion. It helps the relationship between fans and players, in my opinion.
Yeah, you had the thing with Acho.
Yeah, this guy.
But that's another Texas guy, though.
Yeah, but he's not as I don't like the arrogance in a lot of these guys too. That man had a cup of tea in the league, and they speak on the mentality of great players. How you supposed to become great? What would you do in a situation where you're the best player on the team? The way they talk,
you've never been the best player.
You never walked through the situation before. When the whole scout report is tailored to stop you. You've been there before. Mm-hmm. You guys play defense, so it's a little different. But
yeah, they know what time it is.
When the whole scout report on you,
yeah,
you know how much pressure that is on a man.
I don't, KD. I don't. They let Troy do everything. They let Troy and Sean do everything. My job was to make sure I took care of them.
See what I'm saying? So when you wake on the wake up, you got anxiety a day of a game. Mm-hmm. You got to prepare man. It's a lot that goes into trying to being great every single day. And so when people who never had to be that, speaking to the masses, of people who take what you say as
gospel,
as law.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you've never been in that situation, I like to be the guy to remind you that it's guys that actually been in that situation. And understand that on a level that you probably wouldn't understand it. Mm-hmm. So let them dudes talk. You know, so Acho, I had to let them know that. I got to let a lot of these dudes know that, because when you get that title and they hand you that check and you work for these Disney and Fox and all of these big corporations, you really feel like you bigger than what you are sometimes. And you can get lost in that.
I've been there.
And somebody who's on that level who doesn't act that way, who respects all athletes and what they've done and understand how hard it is to do what they do, I gotta just let you know, man, you coming at this a little different. And I think you can help the community a little better with what you say in that position that you in. You see what I'm saying?
No, I totally understand that. For you, KD, what I hear you say, hey, man, you don't know what it's like when the entire scouting report is for you. Like, that's also a huge expectation as well. But you earn that expectation.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you picked second overall, that doesn't mean that KD is going to be one of the greatest. He has that potential, and that's why we picked him second. That doesn't mean that it happens.
Yeah.
And when you exceed those expectations, which you did, it builds this from people on the outside. We expect this from him going forward, right? He should be this type of player. He should be this type of person. And Fred asked about the super team thing. For somebody who just wants to be in the best situation to be those things, who has admittedly said, I do hear the things, I do see them. How much does it bother you that people try to knock some of your accomplishments down because of that one decision to go play for the Warriors?
I just think people don't understand the beauty of team sports sometimes, and in our game, and one individual can affect the game so much. Sometimes you may get away from the fact that we're playing a team sport. And so when I'm going to Golden State, that was the ultimate team. I felt like we all were placed in our perfect roles to be the best version of us. And people they see that too. They see that, they seen that when we played together, and they can see deep down, they see through the bullshit of super team and super villains and you guys ruined this and ruined that. When you watch the film and you understand how the game of basketball is being played, you can sit back and teach other teams, other players, other systems to learn from that. You know what I'm saying? And so once you get away from all of that bullshit and you keep it at the game itself, then people will understand why I made that decision.
So even that, what was the easier decision, going to Golden State or leaving?
I think both of them was tough, but I felt like leaving Golden State, I think that was easier for me at that point. Mm-hmm. You know, because I seen it coming together before it was time to make that decision. Mm-hmm. I felt like we all needed to go our separate ways, and because I had got hurt that year. Sean Livingston had retired. Andre Iguodala had left. Steph had got injured that next year. Clay was injured that next year. So it was just Draymond, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was a time for all of us to kind of get ourselves together individually, away from one another. And then, you know, everybody figured themselves out. They end up winning the championship. I end up moving around, experiencing so many crazy different things, learning the ins and outs of the NBA on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Andre, and he went to another team, retired. You know, so there's a lot of life changes happened after that, and I felt like it was needed for us to go our separate ways.
You know, you said, I watched in